Hello and welcome back to Airbrush Ways. As you can see, I've started another painting and I'm still using the illustration Createx colours to try and get some scratching and stuff out. This is the image that I'm going for, and what I'm going to do is transport that onto this, and hopefully we get the same image. I've cut this out and I put a background in, and when I put the background in I wasn't very happy, so I'm now going to go back over the background slightly, darken it up a bit, and then scratch out the little bits around the edge of these two dogs before we get any further. Okay, so let's get into it. I've mixed up some moss green with a tiny bit of black, and we're going to spray that in now around the edge, and then I'm hopefully going to scratch this off as soon as I've sprayed it on now, and we'll see how we go. Okay, so we'll take that off, we'll leave it to set up for a second, and then we'll get the scratcher on there and see what we can make of that. I needed that to go darker, and because I think it's going to be easier for me to scratch it. I also wanted to get the big contrast between the very light colours on the dogs compared to the background, so that's what we're going to go with. I'll give it a little while to see if it'll scratch off, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, just stay with me. Okay, so I'm just going around this, taking off, and I've already done a load. I forgot about the camera. That's the problem when you get started into something, kind of real difficult to stop. You can see the effect it's having. It's getting all those wispy hairs, or a lot of them anyway. I don't know if it's me, but definitely that side seems a lot easier to do. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to dry now, and then probably just clean up with the with this thing, the eraser. Okay, I'm happier with that now than the green that was in there, the bluey green that was at the bottom. Kind of gives it a bit more shape. Okay, I'll get back to you. You can see now what I'm going to do. Oh, it does need a bit of a clean up, that there. What I'm going to do is the eyes, because if I can get those in, I always think once I've got the eyes in, I'm fairly happy. So, and I'm just sticking that back down. I've got the attention span of a goldfish. Okay, so We're going to start by putting those eyes in, and hopefully we'll get the base colour down first. Just noticed we've got some green in this eye and I don't want green in the base, so I'm going to get rid of that now if I can. Same in these two. Remembering this is just the base colour, it's definitely not the colour of the eyes. And then from there I'm going to mix in a tiny bit. That was burnt sienna on its own. I'm now going to mix in a tiny bit of burnt umber. Okay. Let's tidy that mistake up. Apparently I've not got to panic just yet, according to what I'm watching on YouTube, so I won't panic just yet. I'm really that green overspray off his nose. Okay, so the battery went there and I'm now back on. We'll add a little bit more into these eyes. Okay, so I've decided to cover this for now. Stop me smudging it. It's only a temporary thing, but it'll do. Okay, so there's a set of eyes almost done. They're not as dark as they should be. I'm just going to zoom you in now and let you have a look at those, and we'll switch off and we'll do another bit next time. So that's it from me. I'm Jack, this is Airbrush Ways. I hope you've enjoyed what I've done, and we'll now zoom in and just look at that bit.